So there are differences in vocabulary and pronunciation between the Spanish spoken in the various Spanish-speaking countries around the world. Now, this is something that I wish I knew before I started, because it's important to make this decision consciously, because then you understand what pronunciation you're going for, you understand how to say words and which way you're going, okay? And there are 3 types. So even if you've started learning Spanish, have a check which type you've chosen. Type number 1 is called Distinción. And Distinción, the S sounds like an S, and the Z and the C sound like a th sound in English. So casa, cerveza, gracias. This is the th sound. And so Distinción is common throughout most of Spain. And for those of you who've heard about the myth about the Spanish king who had a lisp, that's why the sound is a th. It's not true. It can be very useful to help you understand it and remember it, but it's not a true myth. Number 2, the second type of pronunciation is called Ceceo. And this is where the S and the Z and the C sounds like a th. All of them sound like a th. Caza, cerveza, gracias. And again, this TH sound indicates that we're going to be focusing on Spain. That doesn't exist at all as an accent in Latin America. And the Ceceo is most common in rural southern Spain, so in places like Cádiz, Sevilla and Malaga. That's where Ceceo is. So you'll hear it there. And then finally, chicos, we have Seseo with the S. So as you guessed, the S, Z and C all sound like an S. Casa sounds like casa. Cerveza sounds like cerveza. Gracias sounds like gracias. So this SS sound, and Seseo is used in all of Latin America. It's used in the Canary Islands as well, and some cities in southern Spain. But all throughout Latin America, you'll hear the S sound, gracias. So if you're just starting out, choose one of those 3 pronunciations. I'd advise you choose the pronunciation where you're going to perhaps visit the most often, or you have friends there. So if you're an American, probably Latin America, European, probably Spain, although you don't have to. As I said at the beginning as well, whichever pronunciation you choose, it will be fine. You'll be mostly understood in any of those countries, but choose what is true to you and what you want to do, okay? So you're going to choose Distinción. Most likely, if you're going to be operating or speaking to people in central Spain, majority of Spain, choose 2, Ceceo, if you're going to be in southern Spain, and choose 3, Seseo, if you're going to be in Latin America or speaking to people in Latin America. So those are your choices. Persevere y triunfarás. Always keep going. That's the whole point of this. If you haven't seen the manifesto, as I'll call it, what we're trying to do here, check out the link to the video below. It's called The Call to Adventure. Learning Spanish will change your life. We know that for sure. You know that. I know that deep down. And I want to create a great community here. And I want to make sure that we're being courageous, getting out there, making mistakes and talking to real people. Un abrazo. Ciao.